Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, new developments in the Black Sea, and let's talk about the deployment of Russian warships. I have two articles from two Ukrainian media outlets, and they are talking about how many Russian vessels are in the Black Sea, how many are deployed, how many can carry Kalibr cruise missiles in the latest developments, which I will make a short summary, are the Russians conducted a massive missile attack on Ukraine yesterday, last night, from the 9th on to 10th of February 2023. About 106 missiles were launched, out of which 74 were launched from air. 8 Tupolev 85, 82, something like that, the long-range missile bombers, the long-range bombers, launched, plus the 3 vessels Kalibr cruise missiles carriers in the Black Sea. They launched 76 missiles together. So 3 from the sea, from the Black Sea, and 8 airplanes. Now, where is the Black Sea? Obviously, I will just make because all this article that I have here is articles will deal with the Black Sea. Here's the Black Sea. This is Crimean Peninsula. This is Ukraine. This is an old map. Russia already has this part right here from Ukraine, the eastern part, plus the Crimean Peninsula. This is Romania. This is Moldova. This is Russia, Black Sea, Turkey in the south, Bulgaria here, and that's basically what's going on. So the Russians launched missiles from here, from the sea, and 2 of those missiles crossed into Moldova and hit here in Ukraine, in West Ukraine. The Ukrainians claimed that, 1 missile or 2 missiles crossed into Romania. Romania denied that in 45 minutes after the Ukrainians claimed that, trying and calling it no, the Russian Kalibr cruise missiles crossed into the NATO member Romania, so let's go NATO, do something to Russia. Well, Romania said no, it was 35 kilometers east of our border in Moldova. We scrambled to MiG-21s and nothing else happened over there. Now, what happened in the Black Sea? If you remember, I was asking on many occasions, where is the NATO fleet, which is British Royal Fleet, and the Americans, where are they? Well, about a week and a half ago, a important American warship was allowed by Turkey to cross through Dardanelles, Bosphorus Strait, went probably to Constanza. This is the area right here where the NATO has base now, allowed to put their little, actually by Mangalia. Anyway, and here the NATO countries that have armies in Romania conducted drills, military drills, France alone, and then France and United States, no Romanians. Well, Romania is just like a whore, used, and then that you leave after you're done when the husband comes home, you know what I mean? Anyway, so here that is when Romania is going to get involved and the Russians are going to attack them. NATO is going to just go out and Romania is going to have to deal with the husband home. Now, let's see what this article has to say here from Ukrainska Pravda. This is from February 11th, 2023. Russians deploy ships in the Black Sea with total salvo of 16 Kalibr missiles. Now, before the attack on the evening, the night of the 9th per 10 of February, Russia all of a sudden had ships over there. 2 days before, on the 7th of February, the Ukrainians reported that Russia does not have anything over there. They took all their ships back to Sevastopol because it was stormy waters. Yeah, it was a little bit of stormy weather over there, and the Russians were afraid that their ship's gonna sink or something. And then in 2 days, 1 day and a half, the Russians bring all their vessels and release from 3 vessels they release cruise missiles. Anyway, so let's see what these wizards are saying. Now they say Russians deploy ships in Black Sea with total salvo of 16 Kalibr missiles. Okay. Russians are holding 2 ships with Kalibr cruise missiles in the Black Sea, the total salvo of which is 16 missiles. Now, this information comes from military and naval forces of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Details. As of lunchtime of 11 February, 11 Russian ships are on combat duty in the Black Sea, including 2 carriers of Kalibr cruise missiles, the total volley of which is 16 missiles. There are no Russian ships in the Azov Sea. Azov Sea is right here. And this is Kerch Strait, rather. So Azovstal, yeah. Mariupol used to be right here with the Azovstal. But this is Sea of Azov. This is the Kerch Bridge, which is blown up, according to the Russians, by the Ukrainians with the help of... and here is the Black Sea. So nothing here. Usually the... I don't have a map for that, but if you go through the... you go to enter the... how do you call it? There's a Aegean Sea right here by Greece. If you go down here, you go and enter the Mediterranean Sea. The Russians usually have about... they have about 11... constantly have 11 ships in the Mediterranean Sea with a total salvo of about 72 Kalibr cruise missiles. They never, as far as I was covering this conflict, they never had less than 70 cruise missiles ready in the Mediterranean Sea. Now in the Black Sea they vary. Sometimes they have 24, sometimes they have 30, sometimes they have 16. So let's move on with this article. So this is the Black Sea here. So there are no Russian ships in the Azov Sea. The Ukrainian military recalled that over the past day, naval units deployed 2 Russian missiles. And we have another article here coming from the Ukraine Forum, again, February 11, 2023. It's going to tell us basically the same thing. 2 Russian missile carriers combat ready in Black Sea. 11 Russian warships are remaining combat ready in the Black Sea, including 2 missile carriers equipped with 16 Kalibr type cruise missiles. So again, this came from whomever in the Mediterranean Sea, right here. I want to see your face, you smiley guy over there. In the Mediterranean Sea, there are 10 Russian warships, including 5 Kalibr type missile carriers with a total volley of 72 missiles. They never had less than 72. A reminder that according to the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, Russian troops launched 106 missiles during the latest massive missile attack on the territory of Ukraine, which took place on February 10th. It was February 9th. They started at about 10:30 p.m. Kiev time and ended about 23 minutes past midnight or something on the 10th. In particular, the enemy used 32 S-300 anti-aircraft guided missiles and 74 air and sea air, being the 8 long-range bombardiers that I was talking about, and sea-launched cruise missiles. Those are the 3 vessels from the Black Sea that launched Kalibr cruise missiles. Ukrainian defenders destroyed 61 of them. Wow, oh my, okay, very good. So, the Russians still have missiles, even though it's been a long time already since the British intelligence, American intelligence, and Ukrainian intelligence kept telling us that the Russians are on low fuel. No more. I know the first report that came up was in April 2022, right? And we say, well, they're almost done. They almost have nothing. And then I made a little calculation, according to how many. They didn't give us the numbers. They just said they're almost done. Well, you gotta know. You gotta know how much they had. You're not gonna know how much they have to tell me this. But no, nothing like that until Reznikov finally caved in and told me in an article straight. I said, Emil, this is for you. Actually, it's for you. He gave us a very nice report. Doesn't mean that that report was true, but at least he gave us numbers. How many calibers, how many cruise missiles, and all kind of missiles Ukraine, Russia had at the beginning, how much they have right now, what is the production. I made a video about 2 weeks before that, and I made others asking, how can you tell me percentages when you don't tell me that where you started and where we are right now? And then Reznikov said, God damn it, Emil, give me that report. And he just slapped me. No, thank you very much. But as I said, it doesn't mean that the numbers over there are true. That's according to these guys. They can say whatever they want. How can I verify? Hey, Shoigu, what happened? I'm not going to call Shoigu or Putin or Lavrov. Lavrov doesn't know anyway. Neither Putin, unless he's briefed. Shoigu should know. Anyway, but Shoigu has other things to do. Making money with his private military company too. As Prigozhin. All right, well, thank you very much for being with me again today. So again, the Russians are still having cruise missiles available, and they are using them in a massive new attack. Ben Wallace, the Johnson, she's the athlete that was doped. Unbelievable. Not unbelievable, very believable actually. You remember the guy that challenged Carl Lewis, another guy? Allowed to compete in Seoul in the Olympics. That was a shame. Anyway, Ben Wallace said on the 24th, exactly on the 24th of December 2022, that Russia is incapable of having any more missile attacks because they're done, man, done. And then the Russians conducted on the 26th, conducted on the 28th or 29th of December, and then again and again and again. So again, this information, it seems like the department in the British intelligence, all the intelligence departments here and security states and security departments have this kind of disinformation department that is meant to give us information and give them information. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.